Well, the parents of children studying in Vibgir High held a meeting with National Commission for Protection of Child Rights chairperson today. The main agenda of the meeting was to discuss how parents can help prevent incidents like child rape horror at the Vibgir High. The meeting was chaired by Umesh Aradhya, who is the chairperson of KSC PCR. It took place at the Yavanika Youth Centre, and these were the scenes witnessed as quite heated debate ensued, even as parents raised their questions in front of the representative of the Child Rights Commission. Well, the main agenda of this particular meeting was to discuss the prevention of child rape. This comes in the backdrop of a little girl being raped in her own school premises, that is Vibgir High, on the 2nd of July by her teachers, her gym class teachers, who raped her and then left her back in her school. After 12 days, the incident came to light. And today there was a meeting held between the parents of Vibgir High as well as a representative of the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. But from the visuals that we see in our screens, the meeting seems to have not gone as planned. There was a lot of yelling and screaming and a lot of emotions exchanged, even as the Child Rights Commission representative desperately tried to calm things down. A member from the fighter group, Major Aditi, now joins us over the phone line. Major Aditi, I'll begin with asking you, were you part of this particular meeting?
Yes, I'm a little late, but yes, we're joining this meeting today with the NCPCR, so part of the meeting for sure. Our members are also reaching there, probably would have reached.
Now, Major Aditi, what is your biggest expectation from this particular meeting? We have seen what happened. Despite all that happened, the school has now reopened. The children are going back to the school. Concerns are still there of dangers lurking not only in this school but schools across the city. So what is the agenda here?
I think the agenda is more about ensuring the safety guidelines and what are the expectations from the parents, how to take this forward. So probably it's an exchange of opinions and views, and probably what is lined up by Mr. Umesh Aradhya and his team. I understand they are a governing body, and let's see what they've done for us across Bangalore. And sure, we are going to share our part of the fight as well. The school is reopened. Everybody understands that. Yes, there are concerns. We continue to hear the concerns. We continue to see that people, the parents are moving out of the schools. The safety, security, even to the extent of the hygiene is also a concern at their end. So I understand there is a little bit of discomfort among the parents. There is a little bit of sense of fear among the parents. There are parents who moved out and they are seeking refund of the fees. And of course, they would be meeting the education minister very shortly, presenting an application, a letter for the same. The transfer certificate was a concern earlier at the end of Vibgir High School. It seems like they're okay to give the TCs, but not refund the amount. That's a financial implication that a parent is going to face, because the school has taken the money for the quarter, and then again, if they're moving out to the new school, there is going to be a financial burden. So there's a request going there. So there are a lot of things that are there, and implementation of CCTVs while it's there in the school, whether it's getting monitored, how it is going. So I think parents probably would bring up these points, and these are the concerns. But we are not actually just talking about Vibgir right now, since we are going to the NCPCR. We'd like to see what is the plan of action at their end, and we'll voice our concerns.
Right, absolutely. And also the Child Rights Commission will be interacting with the parents, but will the management to be part of this talk? Will they be involved as well?
I'm afraid so. The management has never been able to come out. If you're specifically talking about Vibgir, never seen them around. I understand that the VOV, which is the volunteer of Vibgir, is going to be in good numbers, and I hope so. But I also hope that the VOV has a strong voice trying to express not only about just their comfort, but of course about how this case should be taken forward. So I'm hopeful and trying to be positive. let's see what we'll also hear them out, because we've been hearing quite a lot of different versions. So let's see.
Right, Major Aditi, thank you for speaking. Before we leave you, Major Aditi, if you're still with us on the line, I'd also like to ask you, was there any sort of a commotion between the representative as well as the parents?
I don't think so. I don't think so, ma'am.
Okay, right. Thank you, Major Aditi, for speaking to us and sharing your thoughts and views with us. Well, that was a member of the fighters group, Major Aditi, who went on to say that they really hope that they can come out with some sort of solution. The management has not been part of this particular meeting. Now, this particular meeting involves the parents as well as the NCR, the NCPCR representative as well, which is the National Commission for Child Rights, and there will be talks held, and the agenda, the main agenda of the meeting will be for parents to know what they can do on their part to ensure that the child is safe. In the Vibgir High, which had become notorious for the rape case that was reported, and also reports indicating that there were 6 other cases of sexual molestation that had gone unreported from inside the school, will now be a cause of concern, will now be a topic of discussion at a meeting that involves the parents of the school as well as the representative from the Child Rights Commission. Let's not forget that the Child Rights Commission has been involved in this particular case. So we have another parent joining us over the phone line, Ms. Anita. Ms. Anita, if you can just tell us what exactly is being discussed in this particular meeting. We'll try and get Anita back on the phone line, but what do you see on your television screens were scenes of tension that were witnessed during the protest that was held on school premises after the incident had come to light, where a little girl, where a 6-year-old girl had been raped by 2 of her own teachers. And today, close to a week and a half, 2 weeks after the school reopened, the parents are meeting up with the Child Rights Commission representative to know how exactly they can protect their children. Because let's not forget, this is not just about Vibgir. This could be the case about any school across the city, across the state, across the country. And the parents need to be doubly sure that their child is safe. And hence, the Child Rights Commission will probably brief the parents as to how they can be cautious. And well, we have come across numerous instances where ministers have misused their power to benefit themselves. Here is another such story, but with a twist.
Mahadev Prasad has become infamous for his illegal sites. When investigations were on regarding his illegal buying of a site from KHB in Chamarajnagar, he got a site to his son under G category. His son Ganesh Prasad has returned the site, fearing action by the police. In 2007, Mahadev Prasad had gotten his son a site in BTM layout under G category. Except for his blood relation, his son did not have any other merit to be given a site. A person by name Nandish had approached the Lokayukta in this regard.
Mahadev Prasad ಅವರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ 2012ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ದೂರು ದಾಖಲಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅಕ್ರಮ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಇವರು ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇವರು ಮಕ್ಕ ಇವರು ಕುಟುಂಬ ವರ್ಗದವರು ಅಂತ ದೂರು ನೀಡಿದೆ. ಆ ದೂರಿನ ವಿಚಾರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕಾಲಾವಕಾಶ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಶಾಸಕರು. ಈಗ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಅವರ ಮಗ ಜಿ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲಾಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ದೂರು ನೀಡಿದಕ್ಕೆ 2012ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 9/1/2014 ಬಿಡಿಎ ಆಯುಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ಪತ್ರದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಬರೆದು ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಇಚ್ಛೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಡಿಎ ನಿವೇಶನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಬರೆದು ವಾಪಸ್ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
On the 1st of Jan this year, Mahadev Prasad, in fear of the law, asked his son to return the site, alleges BJP leader Niranjan Kumar. He wonders how could he own a site for 6 long years. The BDA issues site under G category for such of those people who have served the society. But Mahadev Prasad used his clout in getting his son a site in G category.
BDA ಇಂದ ಸೈಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು, ಅವರು ಸೈಟ್ ಅವನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸೈಟ್ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಖಾಸಗಿ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಹಿರಂಗವಾಗಿ ಜಿ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಅವನ್ ಕೇಳಿ, ಯಾರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ.
The G category was introduced to honor those who serve the society. But here's an instance where a minister has misused his power to benefit his family. When will such things come to an end? Will ministers realize their mistake and correct themselves? Prithviraj Bomanikere for News 9, Chamarajnagar.